One of the biggest recommendations I give my clients is to get rid of their scale. That information usually does way more harm than good. So what happens when people go months and years without weighing themselves, and then it comes time to get your annual physical at the doctor, or really anytime you go to the doctor, the first thing they do is weigh you. And just the action of this can instill a lot of anxiety in a lot of people. And so I want to make you aware that you have the power to say that you would like a blind weight, which means you do not want to be told your weight. And so, for example, I just got back from the doctor and I told them that I didn't want to know my weight. I wanted to have a blind weight. And so when I stood up on the scale, I had my back towards where they read how much I weigh, and then they didn't tell me what it was. And then usually when you leave the doctor, they give you a paper that has the summary of all your vitals and what you covered today. And it was really cool because my doctor took whiteout and just completely whited out my weight, so I didn't have to see it. So just know that when you go to the doctor, you have the power to say, I don't want to know how much I weigh, and hopefully they'll respect that, and then you don't have to worry about it. So the last time I was at the doctor and I was waiting there, and I looked up on the wall, and there was a picture of a pink pig that was on a scale, and the bubble thought letter, or thought bubble, the pig was saying, think thin thoughts, think thin thoughts, think thin thoughts. And I thought it was so terrible, and I was outraged by it, and I left there and I thought about it, and it kept me up at night, and I was going to call the doctor and say, take that down, and I never did it. And I think about it still to this day. And so I was at the doctor's office today, and I was waiting, and I look up on the wall and I see another pink pig, and this one was staring at a stack of cupcakes, and that said, just because you can doesn't mean you should. And so I'm like, oh, is today the day? Do I talk to the doctor? Do I demand that they take this, fat stigma poster down? And instead of doing that, what did I do? I took it down myself.